folks. It is November 3rd, early in the morning on the Friday that Blizzcon is going to be coming out. And today I'm going to be taking a look at Warcraft Rumble, the new mobile game from Blizzard that, from what I know, a friend said is a little bit like Clash of Clans. Never played it, so I wouldn't particularly know. If the sound setup sounds a little bit different today, that is because I am on my laptop recording this instead of my main PC. So this is a Razer Siren X microphone instead of my normal Yeti microphone. The reason being is I haven't found the BlueStacks on my PC that was running Warcraft Rumble correctly, but it seemed to work fine on my laptop. So that's what we're going with. So it is about a day after Warcraft Rumble has released in the United States on the Google Play and iOS stores. I may have a bonus to this game because of having the BlizzCon virtual kit. Usually with BlizzCon they would charge money for the virtual ticket and then you would get goodies with it. This year it's free, but the BlizzCon pack was still available and I decided to get it. You know, I'll be the first to say that Blizzard makes tons of mistakes. You know, if you go all the way back to the Blitzchung event and then the revelations of 2020 and 2021 and what was happening with Blizzard and the frat boy culture, I mean, it was actually mine and several of my guildmates' decision to stop raiding back in Shadowlands because of what was going on with Blizzard, and that effectively put the kibosh on an entire expansion. So as much as I support Blizzard, Blizzard sometimes doesn't quite always deserve it. So let's go ahead and take a look at how things are going with Warcraft Rumble. So I've already logged in with my Battle.net account, and it looks like we're starting here with the start button. Deploy ranged troll to take out the flying enemies. Okay, makes sense. Sounds very Fire Emblem-ish. It looks like it wants me to bring the flyer that way. Looks like I can send out another. I'm not really too sure what defines how often. Okay, so it's the pips down there. Looks like they have an archer coming towards me, so I'm going to send out another flyer on the opposite lane. They have a flyer. They don't. It's interesting. I guess the rock, paper, lizard, scissors, fox is that flyers are good against melee, melee against archers, archers against flyers. Makes sense. Again, sounds very Fire Emblem-ish. And believe me, I've only really done one Fire Emblem game. But that's a lesson that I've learned from it. Certainly makes a lot of sense. Okay, leveling up increases attack, damage, and health. Leveling up your minis is a great way to tip the scales against difficult bosses. A little bit of a slow loading screen there, but not too bad. Okay. Win battles to make progress towards daily rewards. You've just earned progress for defeating Padfoot. Let's go win some more. Alright, it looks like it's pointing to the next place to go on this map. And it's going to be Goldtooth the Kobold, well known if you happen to be an Alliance player. Goldtooth's dynamite does massive area damage, attacking both sides. Capture the tower to gain another foe deploy zone. You know, take Candle. These kobolds are known to beginner human players in World of Warcraft on the Alliance side, as the Kobold Caves are a quite well-known early quest out of Elwyn Forest. Huh, this is interesting. Gold vein spawns gold. Holds up to 3 gold. Angry chickens and melee squad weak against area damage. This is going to be an interesting layout. So that seems to be... It's almost MOBA-esque over here with a leading tower like that. Oh, looks like it wanted me to do melee on this side originally. Kobolds can mine gold from these veins. Guess we gotta send it to... Okay, so that makes sense. Not too sure what this middle thing is. Is that a spell, maybe? I think I just did a kamikaze flyer, maybe? Alright, yeah, so that looked like a spell, alright. So, okay, it seems like the spells are for the chickens. Okay. Kind of learning how this is working here. I see what they're going for. So I'm going to hold on to the spell until I see the chickens again. And we want to try to assault that forward tower there. It's the chickens. I was a little late. So we're going to send 2 left to try and protect my kobold there while he mines. Now we've got that forward tower. So we want to make sure we're looking at it in case the chickens come again. I wonder if I can spell directly on... Up there's the chickens. Okay, yep, that spell is definitely to be used against the chickens. That's certainly a thing. Oh, and the forward tower acts as a spawn point. So the spell came up just at the end over there. So apparently it's Chain Lightning, which is a shaman ability. Came up just at the end, which would have been good because the chickens were coming. Interesting to know that the towers count as a forward spawn. It feels like the game could maybe tell you some of these things. I mean, it's easy to figure out, but it would be nice if the game could tell you some of those things a little bit clearer. I mean, knowing the rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock of the layout is good, but also, you know, if I had known that that was Chain Lightning, it certainly would have made a lot of sense. You just earned an Onyxia sigil. You can see what getting more sigils unlocks by tapping the sigil icon above. Alright, so it looks like in one more sigil I get something called First Leader, grid and a free gift, PvP, guilds. Okay, so this seems to be your overall game progression over here. Your skill or knowledge of the game overall, and you're unlocking features. There's Hagar, definitely a well-known, again, Elwyn Forest, Alliance, human thing from World of Warcraft. Hagar lives in infamy. There is a cosplayer that I believe is going to Blizzcon this year who was Hagar for the World of Warcraft well, actually, the Blizzard cosplaying competition many years ago. I can't remember. I think it's a lady who does it. And I don't think she won that year, but honestly, everybody believed she should. I think it was a little bit controversial. I saw a post on Twitter recently where I think she is going again, and she's made some modifications, but honestly, this Hogger cosplayer that goes to BlizzCon is fantastic. You may not know this, but speaking of cosplayers, Jamie Lee Curtis goes to BlizzCon quite often incognito, and she just goes and hangs out with the rabble at BlizzCon, and most people aren't really going to know that they're standing right next to the incredibly famous Jamie Lee Curtis. I think she's even gone to Sylvanas one year. Alright, so it looks like we've got a mine and Mother Fang. So this is interesting. I believe this is based on a Duskwood mob called Naraxis, which was a orange and green widow-shaped mottled spider. Naraxis was the only spider in the game for many years that had that model. My hunter, which was a Tauren, went all the way from the Horde side to Eastern Kingdom to track the spider down and get lucky and tame it. It was a rare spawn, and I did. I think I still have it to this day. But yeah, that was a fun adventure to tame that particular spider. Looks like we're not getting any starting advice on this one. What is that Hearthstone? I think I'll send somebody to back up my flyer. Okay, so the chain lightning helped quite a bit. My miners are going to be under attack over there, so we gotta send some people low. Send a kobold for the close one. So, can I deploy from the Hearthstone? Oh yes, it looks like I can. Let's get flyer from there. Another chain lightning because I see a bunch of mini mobs coming up. I kind of wish I knew more about my little suicide jet. Can I bomb it? That almost seems a little cheaterish that I can bomb from all the way back in my base over there. The scrolling, I will admit, the scrolling makes things a little bit tough. I would like to see the full pitch without having to scroll, especially because you have to scroll back to your base to drop enemies in. Game is certainly fun. What was interesting is when I pre-registered for this game, it auto-installed. I missed the setting to just tell me when it was available, but yeah, it was like installing on most of my devices today. Meeting stones can be captured by ground... I kind of missed. I saw that they could be captured by ground units, but I didn't see the rest of the tooltip. Leaders are powerful minis with unique abilities. They enhance your army and give new ways to play. Can I find out about them? Oh, it looks like I can. So General Drakosith from Ubers. Looks like he has a straightforward stab. Nearby enemies take 50% more. He eats Ragnaros for breakfast. That was a joke cereal. Melee, one target. He's a tank. So far I'm leaning towards him, but let's see what we got. Maybe Tyrion will be a bit of a healer, being a paladin. However, he looks to be set up for Ret. Oh, yeah, nope, he's a healer. Actually kind of leaning towards him at the moment. Here's Grommash Hellscream. I would almost wonder if he has like a haste buff with people near him, like a shout that hastens people on his side. Yep, Bloodlust. That's kind of what I expected. Melee tank, Bloodlust, one target. You know what? I think I'm going to go for Tyrion. Just for the heals. Play a little bit more conservative. So it seems like I've unlocked him as a portrait. He immediately leveled up. I've got some gems. So it's kind of railroading me into what I can click. At least at the moment. Alright, so I have now unlocked my first leader. Okay, so that was Tyrion. Up next will be Grid and a free gift. If I click on my profile, nothing. Oop, there we go. Hold on a second. Alright, some more stuff about the collection level. There's my current army. Interesting. That's probably the leader slot, but it doesn't seem to have Tyrion there. I can't click on a unit and find out information about them. I would really like to know more about my suicide bombers over there. If we go to settings, we have music, special effects, profanity filter. I guess there's going to be a chat in this game. If there is a profanity filter. Rask. Oh, so you have a don't track me. That's very interesting to know. I'm going to hit that submit request later, but that's good to see on behalf of Blizzard. It looks like down here there's some stuff, but again, not really getting much of a click. Over here, I can't find out really what these things are. Let's see if there is a currency conversion from real life currency. Well, at least as of the moment, it's not telling me anything about like spending real money on this game. So let's go ahead and take another combat here. Use switches to control which direction your minis will travel. Collect gold and avoid the barrels. I wonder if this is a reference to Dead Mines, because this guy is called the Dockmaster. Gain a forward deploy zone. Okay, cool. So we saw that tooltip again. Yeah, I think it is supposed to be Dead Mines. So there's a meeting stone up there, so we'll do a flyer this way, melee unit that way, kobold, and Tyrion that direction maybe? Let's get a flyer, because we got melee coming over there. Oh, wow. Oh, so that's kind of neat that you can deploy. Oh boy, hold on a second. You can deploy a unit like way up into your zone and have them get around somebody assaulting the base like that. Okay, so that's how the switch works. Chain lightning went out. Have Tyrion go with my flyer. Yeah. My base is definitely going to be under assault over here. Let's see if I can have Ground unit. Use the lightning on these guys because they're so close. Okay, good. The enemy is almost dead. I wonder if I could just bomb him. Wow. God, that seems cheap. That seems cheap that I could just send a suicide bomber over there and just finish it off. I tell you, that map, I really lost what was happening up there. Like, I saw the enemy leader's hit points were low, but I don't even really know what was hitting them. I was so focused on what was close to my base and the meeting stone over there. I don't know whatever I actually did to the enemy leader. I just saw I was like, okay, I'm gonna go send a bomber after him. Bombers are probably gnomes. So we don't have the grid and the free gift yet. Let's do one more and we'll call it a wrap on this video. Morgan's henchman guards the side entrance. The road switch can be used to avoid the henchman. Okay. So it seems like maybe there is a way around what's going on. I'm not really too sure what my Blizzcon gift is yet. Let's see. I wonder if there's a oh, I can just not hit start. Alright. Let me look up the virtual ticket here. Let's see. BlizzCon collection. Okay, so yes, there is Warcraft Rumble, the Murloc Tower skin. So it seems like my virtual ticket should give me something called a Murloc Tower. Let's see, the switch. So that's the henchman. And then that's the boss. So probably want to hit that switch to send them over there. But what is this chest? Grants 2 gold when open, cannot be claimed by flyers. Tower. Weak against siege. Alright. So let's try to send the unit that way. And a kobold to that near one. I wonder if that tent is anything. See if that flyer could catch up with two Tyrians? Oh, wow, that sounds ridiculously overpowered. Alright, so looks like we've claimed the tower. The chest has disappeared. Okay, now we've claimed the tower. I'm going to send a melee that way to stop the kobold. God, that bomber just seems cheap as hell. Oh, we didn't get a chance to get the chest because, man, that was over really, really fast. I had just hit the switch to send the melee unit over. I was actually going to hit it again to send it over to the chest and see what we got, but apparently I just kicked ass. Sometimes I'm a little surprised they go this quick, and I still feel like the fucking gnome bomber is an amazing cheat. So, I think we've got a good introduction here to Warcraft Rumble. I've never played Clash of Clans. I have no idea what it's like. I never planned to start. However, this game is, it's intriguing me, and I think if I was to actually play it on my phone as a time waster, it would definitely perform a little bit better than it is here on BlueStacks. But I can see myself putting this in my kind of rotation of daily mobile games that I play and everything. So, thanks for checking out this video here on G4G. Again, apologize if the sound is a little bit different today, using a different mic, using a different setup. And stay tuned to the channel for any future updates that we've got coming on for Marvel Avengers Alliance. I think Goofy's got some stuff in the works, so I'll be happy to report on that when I get a little bit more information. Hope you guys had a good Halloween, and if you're on the East Coast, stay warm. Hasn't been particularly pleasant over here lately. Catch you all later.